Now let's tell you about possibly the biggest gainer. Saudi Aramco is the biggest oil-producing company in the world. Fully owned by the Saudi government, Aramco has been described as the goose which lays the golden egg and supports both the Saudi government and the Saudi royal family. It will soon be listed on stock exchanges around the world. It is also credited with keeping up oil prices to scoop maximum profit. Here's a report.
Founded in 1933, Saudi Aramco operates the world's single largest hydrocarbon network. But owned by the Saudi government, its revenue earnings are confidential, and there are only estimates about the company's actual worth. The oil behemoth is pegged to be valued at anywhere from 450 billion to 2 trillion US dollars. Headquartered in Tehran in Saudi Arabia, Aramco's operations span the length and breadth of the globe. It is involved in exploration, production, refining, distribution and marketing of oil. Aramco produces 12% of all oil in the world. It pumps close to about 10.3 million barrels per day, which is 3 times more than its closest competitor. Although there is no concrete way of proving this, but estimates peg that Aramco owns 267 billion barrels of oil, which is more than the combined oil reserves found on the North American continent. Aramco sells almost 75% of all the oil it produces in the international market, keeping almost 25% for domestic use. The United States and China are the 2 biggest oil purchasers, buying over 1 million barrels each from Aramco. This is not the end of Aramco's oil-producing advantage. Apart from Kuwait, only Saudi Arabia can pump a barrel of oil for less than $10. To be precise, it costs just $8.98 to produce a barrel of oil for Saudi Arabia, while the cost of production is much higher for its rivals. Oil contributes a whopping 87% of revenue to the Saudi economy. As part of his reforms, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman intends to wean away the dependence of the kingdom and the royal family from Aramco. To achieve this, 5% of the company is expected to be listed on various stock exchanges around the world. If all goes to plan, Aramco shares could be listed on the stock exchanges of New York, London, Hong Kong and Riyadh. Crown Prince Salman estimates Aramco to be worth a whopping $2 trillion. By listing 5% of the company on the stock markets, Crown Prince Salman hopes to raise $100 billion. But for this target to be achieved, the oil prices will have to be substantially more than the $70 a barrel it is now. The sticking point in Aramco's IPO listing is the tax which Aramco pays to the Saudi government. There is little transparency on that front, but estimates peg that Aramco pays 93% of its revenue as tax to the Saudi government. There is no set date for Aramco's stocks to be listed. There's also speculation that Aramco stocks could be listed only at the Riyadh Stock Exchange for the Saudi royalty to maintain their grip. With US President Donald Trump pulling out of the nuclear deal, the oil prices are expected to rise higher, and it is Saudi Arabia's Aramco that looks perched on top to reap rich profits. Bureau Report, WION.